If you're running a pet business here in the UK, you know just how much work goes on behind the scenes, right? Well, today we're going to break down how you can build what's called a pet business brain. It's a way to train an AI assistant so that it actually sounds and thinks just like you. And trust me, it's going to save you hours of admin.
So first, let's just set the scene a little. Running a pet business, it's often less about the cute puppy cuddles and way more about this constant, relentless juggle. It's a total whirlwind of talking to clients, managing the admin, and, actually caring for the pets.
Does that sound at all familiar? You're trying so hard to grow your business, but you just feel like you're stuck on a hamster wheel, doing the same repetitive tasks day in and day out? This is exactly where so many amazing pet pros get stuck.
And these are the things, right? It's answering those same questions in your DMs again and again. It's staring at a blank screen, trying to figure out what to write for yet another social media caption. It's that moment a client asks about your cancellation policy and you have to second-guess yourself. And all the while, you've got this nagging feeling that your voice sounds a bit different on Instagram than it does in your emails. It's just exhausting. And this is the real cost, It's not just about being busy. It's that every single hour you spend on that repetitive admin is an hour you're not spending growing your business or learning new skills or, let's be honest, just taking a well-deserved break to avoid total burnout. So, what's the fix?
Let's talk about the really elegant solution to all this chaos. It's something called a business brain.
Now, the crucial thing to get is that this isn't about becoming some kind of tech genius. A pet business brain is really just a single organized place for everything. Think of it like a knowledge base where you put all the essential info about your business, your services, your prices, your voice, your policies, so an AI can learn it all inside and out.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? You build this brain one time, and then you can plug it into any AI assistant you use, whether it's ChatGPT or other tools. And the result? Complete and total consistency. Your AI will always stay on brand.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, great, another huge template that I'm never going to have time to actually fill out. But the people who made this, they thought of that. They've built two really accessible starting points specifically so you don't get overwhelmed.
And this is the whole philosophy behind it all. You don't need some perfect 100-page document to get started. Just getting something done, making any progress at all, is infinitely better than staying stuck where you are.
So let's look at the two paths you can take. Over on the left, you've got the 5-minute brain. Think of this as your quick win. You just fill out 6 essential sections, and you'll have a working AI assistant helping you out today. Then on the right, there's the full brain. This is a deeper dive for when you're ready to build a really comprehensive, long-term asset for your business.
Okay, so what information actually goes into this so-called brain? Let's take a quick peek inside a few of the key sections just to demystify the whole thing.
This is probably the most important part of the whole process. If you want to stop AI from sounding like a generic, boring robot, you first have to teach it how you sound.
And look how simple they make it. You literally just pick 3 words that define your tone. Are you warm, professional, and confident? Or maybe you're more friendly, reassuring, and educational. It seems small, but this simple choice is incredibly powerful for guiding everything the AI writes.
Next up, you get practical. You've got to give the AI the hard facts about what you actually sell. This is what stops it from just making things up.
And this is such a perfect example of how clear it is. For every service, you break down the description, how long it takes, the price, and who it's for. Once this information is in the brain, you can ask the AI to draft a reply to a price question, and boom, it'll get it right every single time.
Now this is the real game changer. Think about all those questions you get asked over and over and over. With this, you can preload your perfect answers into a handy FAQ library.
Here's a fantastic example, and it's a huge one for so many pet pros. A client asks if you work with anxious dogs. Instead of just a generic yes, the AI, using your brain, gives this warm, confident, and perfectly on-brand response that builds trust immediately. This is your expertise, but automated.
Okay, so you've built this amazing resource. How do you actually put it to work without getting totally bogged down in complicated tech?
Well, this is the easiest route by far. And get this, you don't even have to type. You just go to the PetBizAI app, and an assistant literally interviews you. You just talk, use your microphone, and the AI fills in the whole template for you. It can even scan your website to pull information in automatically. How cool is that?
And this right here, this is the transformation.
Before the brain, you're dealing with generic AI content and you're stuck in that daily grind. But after the brain, the AI content sounds exactly like you. Your client responses are ready to just copy and paste, and you have a consistent brand voice everywhere. You go from wasting hours to actually trusting your AI with important stuff.
Ultimately, this is the most important thing to take away from all of this. The process of building your business brain, it forces you to get crystal clear on your services, your voice, and your real value. The incredibly powerful AI assistant you get at the end, well, that's almost just a fantastic byproduct of a brilliant business exercise.
So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. If you could actually reclaim all those hours you spend on admin, what would you do with that time? What could you build if you had a super smart assistant who truly gets you, your business, and most importantly, the animals you love to care for?